Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, oh no, hey yo, way oh, hey yo.
Why do you think that American Indians have such high rates of suicide?
I think Native Americans have such high rate of suicide because of all the trauma we have been through.
And the things that's happened to us in the past does go down generation to generation, and we do learn those habits.
Because we have drugs in our system and alcohol, which I think is causing the whole problem.
I guess on top of just everyday life is just a struggle for us, considering we've been eradicated and we've just had so much stuff happen to us in the past, and it feels like we're a dying breed, let alone.
Either they're having a bad time with their family or they just don't feel like they belong here.
I see like little kids growing up in broken homes with abusive parents, and I see like it as people like reflecting on the traumas that our tribes have been through, like the massacres that we have been through.
It's really difficult for people to get help when there's so much stigma around those topics. They feel like that it is a deficit or a flaw, that they're crazy, that something's wrong with them. And so people suffer in silence. With the onset of European invasion, Native American communities were impacted by things such as death, disease, genocide of language, of spiritual practices, and families as a whole, our way of life. It just happened too fast. There was not a time when communities really were able to heal. Yes, we do have high rates of suicide, but so do other races. You know, suicide is it is the second leading cause of death for all people ages 14 to 25. And so I think if we can take some of that shame and stigma out of it, then maybe parents would be more quick to seek support. And then also too, if people understand what happens when you seek support. So if you tell somebody that you're suicidal, that you're having thoughts of suicide, you know, to know what to expect. They're not gonna call 911. A medical provider or mental health clinician. They're not going to have an individual admitted to a psychiatric unit. Basically, the most important things are getting that young person's depression managed, and then also too, making sure that they have continued support.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey